Have you ever wondered if the little things you do every day might actually be upsetting your dog without you even realizing it? Most dog owners believe love is obvious. A warm bed, regular meals, a few toys, maybe a walk around the neighborhood, and that should be enough. But dogs experience the world in ways that are so different from ours. Many loving owners accidentally create stress, confusion, and even emotional distance without meaning to. Your dog doesn't understand your world through words. They read energy, patterns, body language, tone, scent, and repetition. While humans often focus on intention, dogs focus on experience. That difference changes everything. Think about how often people hug their dogs tightly. To us, a hug means affection, comfort, closeness. It's one of the purest forms of human love. But for many dogs, being wrapped up in someone's arms can feel deeply uncomfortable. In dog language, placing limbs over another animal is often associated with control or restraint. Some dogs tolerate hugs because they trust their humans, not because they enjoy them. That subtle lip lick, the head turn, the stiff body, the frozen eyes, those aren't signs of happiness. They're often signs of discomfort. And yet, owners post smiling photos online, completely missing what their dog is trying to communicate. Another thing dogs secretly hate is unpredictability. Humans crave novelty. We rearrange furniture, change schedules, invite guests over, blast music, leave for long hours, then suddenly decide it's adventure time. But dogs are creatures of rhythm. Predictability makes them feel safe. When their environment changes too often without clear signals, their stress levels rise. This is why some dogs seem moody after holidays, moving houses, or even after guests stay over. It's not bad behavior. It's emotional overload. Most owners also unintentionally punish their dogs for communicating honestly. Imagine your dog growls softly when uncomfortable. Maybe a child gets too close to their food bowl, or a stranger reaches over their head. The growl is not aggression, it's communication. It's your dog saying, "I'm uncomfortable. Please create space." But many owners immediately scold the growl. Bad dog. No. From the human perspective, that seems logical. Nobody wants aggression. But from the dog's perspective, something dangerous just happened. Their warning system failed. So what happens next time? Many dogs skip the warning entirely. That's how owners end up shocked by a sudden bite that was never sudden at all. Dogs also secretly dislike constant eye contact from unfamiliar people. Humans see eye contact as respectful, attentive, trustworthy. But in canine communication, prolonged direct staring can feel intense or confrontational. This is why some dogs become uneasy when strangers kneel down, lean forward, stare directly into their eyes, and loudly say, "Hi, puppy." To the human, it's friendly. To the dog, it can feel overwhelming. A calmer approach is often sideways body language, softer movement, and allowing the dog to initiate contact. Then there's something even more common: inconsistent rules. This frustrates dogs more than most people realize. One day your dog is allowed on the couch. The next day they're scolded for jumping up. Sometimes begging at the table gets rewarded with scraps. Other times they're ignored or corrected. To humans, these are small mood-based decisions. To dogs, it creates confusion. Dogs thrive when they understand what works. Clear patterns reduce anxiety. Inconsistent boundaries create a constant guessing game, and that uncertainty can quietly erode confidence. Another daily habit dogs often hate is rushed walks. This one surprises many owners. Humans usually see walks as exercise. A quick loop around the block, maybe 10 minutes before work, enough to get the dog out. But for dogs, walks are not just cardio. Walks are information. Every scent on a tree, every patch of grass, every lingering smell tells a story. Who was here? Which dog passed by? Whether another animal was stressed, healthy, female, male, young, old. A dog sniffing isn't wasting time. They're reading the world. When owners constantly yank the leash and say, "Come on," they're often cutting off one of the most mentally enriching parts of a dog's day. It's like dragging someone through a museum and never letting them stop to look at anything. Dogs also dislike loud emotional energy more than many people realize. Not just yelling. Chaos. shouting across the house, sudden loud laughter near their face, arguments, slamming doors, high emotional tension. Dogs are incredibly sensitive to atmosphere. You may think you're hiding your stress. Your dog probably already noticed it an hour ago. Many dogs begin pacing, panting, hiding, or becoming clingy during periods of household tension. Not because they understand your argument, but because they feel emotional instability in their environment. And then there's one of the biggest misunderstandings of all: forcing social interaction. Humans are social in a very specific way. We often assume more interaction equals more happiness, more dog parks, more visitors, more petting, more introductions. But not all dogs enjoy constant social pressure. Some dogs are naturally more selective, observant, or introverted. Forcing them into overwhelming environments can create chronic stress, while owners mistakenly think they're helping them socialize. A dog avoiding another dog isn't always fearful. Sometimes they're simply setting boundaries. And healthy dogs deserve boundaries too. Another subtle behavior dogs dislike is being interrupted while resting. This sounds harmless, but rest is critical for canine emotional regulation. Many owners constantly disturb sleeping dogs for cuddles, photos, kisses, or play. A sleeping dog is not ignoring you. They're recovering. Dogs need significant rest, and repeated interruption can make them more irritable, less tolerant, and more stressed over time. Even children are often taught to respect sleeping animals for this exact reason. But perhaps the thing dogs secretly hate most is when their signals are ignored entirely. This is the deepest issue underneath everything else. Dogs are always communicating. The tail position, the ears, the eyes, the tension in their mouth, their posture, their movement away from something. But humans often wait for big behavior before listening. A bark, a growl, a jump, a bite, a mess in the house. By then, your dog may have been speaking softly for hours, days, or even weeks. The most emotionally connected owners aren't the ones who buy the fanciest toys or the biggest beds. They're the ones who learn to listen. Really listen. Because dogs don't ask for perfection. They don't expect you to understand every signal immediately. But they do notice effort. They notice when you slow down during a walk and let them sniff. They notice when you stop forcing affection and let them choose closeness. They notice when you respect their discomfort instead of dismissing it. And over time, those tiny moments build something extraordinary. Trust. Real trust is not built through control. It's built through understanding. That's what makes the bond between humans and dogs so unique. Your dog cannot explain their needs in your language. They can only hope you learn theirs. And when you finally start noticing the little things, the turned head during a hug, the hesitation before entering a loud room, the way they exhale deeply when lying beside you in complete safety, you begin to realize something beautiful. Your dog has been trying to understand you their entire life. Maybe the greatest act of love is finally learning to understand them back. That's all for today on Pet Zen. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share and subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss our next upload.